What is up, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we are here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys have had a wonderful Monday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, you guys. What is going on, y'all? Now, I don't know if y'all can tell or not, but I literally just woke up 5 minutes ago. Like, literally just woke up 5 minutes ago. So that's why this live is late. That's why my eyes are a little puffy because my ass was asleep. So, and I missed the panel. I had woke up to a text message from Bando asking me what time the panel came on, and I'm like, hell, we both missed it, but hell, he ain't missed shit. I missed it. I ain't even look at what time he sent me the goddamn text. But however, um, let me tell y'all what happened. So for the last few months, I've been dealing with like teeth pain, right? And they're mainly from my wisdoms. Now, I have both wisdom teeth on this side of my mouth out. I got them both extracted on September. I got my wisdom teeth out of this side of my mouth, right at the right top. Like I got it out of my mouth. But on this side, I have two wisdom teeth that I still hadn't gotten out. One at the bottom, one at the top. Last week, the one at the bottom started fucking with me. My insurance don't start back over until, the top of January. I had already used my dental insurance for everything else that I needed to use it for. And so they asked me, well, what we can do is we can give you some meds until it's time for your insurance to start back over. And I was like, okay, just for this tooth at the bottom. So I didn't already used all of my, I think I was done with that prescription after Christmas. But then late last night, I was woken up out of my sleep with the most excruciating pain. It was on this side of my mouth. And it was the top one fucking with me and the bottom one. It was so horrible. I was about to cry buckets, okay? And then it was like 3 o'clock at 3:30 in the morning, and I was like, I'm gonna have to call in because this ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to call in because this ain't gonna work. But then all of a sudden, after I took me like 2 Advils, one Tylenol, and I had rinsed my mouth out with like that oral gel rinse, I was like, okay, that's fine. It's just stopped. So I went to work, running off for 1 hour sleep, and then came home, had every intention on going to sleep. Soon as I got in this bed, that right tooth started killing me. My whole face on this side was fucking hurting me. I'm talking about the pain went from up here all the way into my ear, all the way up here, all up in here, all like it was it, and it was getting worse and worse. It was just throbbing over here. Like it was worse. It felt like I got hit in my face with a motherfucking hammer. And I called them, can barely talk, and I was asking for a prescription. And then they said, no, you need to come down here now. I didn't even tell Jamar that I was gone. I called me an Uber and I was headed to the dentist. The dentist is like 8 minutes away. And so as I'm in the Uber getting ready to go, I'm in the car, the back seat of that car, and I'm in tears crying. I was like, like I sounded like a whole baby back on that back seat crying my eyes out. When I tell you I was crying my ass off, I was crying. Got to the dentist. They checked me in. It was even more pain because I had to wait another like 30, 45 minutes. I'm on that couch just, I'm like this on that couch. It is like the pain is getting worse and worse and worse. And those women that work in that dental office, they was feeling so bad for me. When they called my name, I could barely get up. I got up hunched over. And when I sat down, the dentist came in. He asked me how I was doing. And he said, oh, that's a dumb question. I know exactly how you doing. We're going to get this out of you. He got that wisdom tooth out of my mouth. And it's like, as soon as he got it out, the pain went away. Like I didn't feel no more pain on that side of my mouth no more. I ain't feel nothing. And so they took it out, and then he was like, now what we gonna do now? We're making you an appointment for you to come back so you can get the other one, the bottom one out. We got you some more meds, and that can suffice until it's time for your appointment. I gave them motherfucker $600 today. 600 for all of that. Luckily, I had it. Luckily, I had the money, because otherwise I would have been fucked up. But I had the $600, baby. I had it. I gave them that card with no problem. And that was it. So when I got home from work, when I got home from the dentist, I laid my ass in this bed because I was tired and fell asleep. I didn't even get a chance to watch the damn panel tonight. That's just how sleepy I was. And I'm probably gonna be up all night tonight. But baby, if I am, I promise you I'm calling into work. I promise you I am. I ain't finna do that. So yeah, y'all, that was pretty much how my day went, and that is the reason why I was late as hell for this live tonight, y'all. Okay, let me look at some of y'all comments. Oh, the wisdom teeth are treacherous, honey. I had mine removed in the winter in Minneapolis, the worst ever. Ooh. Hey, Aaliyah Brittany, I had all mine removed at once. Worst pain in my life. Glad you're feeling better. Wisdom tooth pain is the worst. Absolutely. K stars for the YouTube streets tonight. I see. Oh my God. Hey, Sharice. Let me see. That tooth pain ain't no joke. It's not. It make you want to die. I promise you. Get them out before you swell. Trust me. The last one is coming out in about 2 weeks. A toothache is not for the weak. No, they are not. That tooth ain't hurting now. I see. And I ain't. Okay. But anyway. That's about it. So we're going to go ahead and get into what we're here to discuss today. And what we are here to discuss today is this right here. The blogs have been talking since last night, and I was supposed to have been talking about this earlier today, but because of this pesky ass wisdom teeth, I couldn't. But we're going to go ahead and get into it today, and we're here to talk about Shamea Morton and Porsha Williams with a little bit of Drew Sidora on the side, honey, okay? So let's go ahead and get into that, y'all. So let me take this overlay out. So according to the Neighborhood Talk, they're saying that there's this exclusive story on the Neighborhood Talk, right? And the story states that Porsha Williams and Shamea Morton almost came to blows during their cash trip to Scotland, but it was Drew Sidora that broke up the fight, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. So it simply states, neighbors, y'all know I keep my ears to the streets, y'all. And this tea was brewing down in the A with our Southern Belle peaches, especially with Porsha Williams and Shamea Morton. Last season, we saw their lifelong friendship deteriorate right before our very eyes, and viewers can expect to see the continuation of the falling out on this upcoming season, with things escalating to the point that hands were almost thrown. My source down in the A told me that during their cash trip in Scotland, Porsha and Shamea got into a heated, nasty old argument, and it got to the point where the two almost put paws on each other. But Drew Sidora stepped in the middle before laces went flying baddie style. Child, where is that season 17 trailer at? Because this drop of the tea has me ready. Okay. Now, that is what they saying. They saying that the girls are going down to Scotland and the girls are down there fighting. Let me tell y'all, I ain't really mad at a fight. You know, I come from the Love and Hip Hop days. You know, that's back when I was reviewing Love and Hip Hop. So you know, I don't give a goddamn about nobody fight. I'm the type of person that's like, let them hoes fight. That's the type of time I be on, to be quite honest. Like, I'm on it, let them hoes fight type of time. Just saying. However, I just think it's mighty funny though that when K Michelle was first released as being a new housewife this season, everybody had something to say. Oh, she's ghetto. Oh, she's gonna ratchet it the fuck up. Oh, she's gonna do this. Oh, she's gonna do that. But look at Porsha. Look at Porsha. and Shamea out here ready to fight. Okay. But y'all worried about K Michelle. Look at them two. You feel what I'm saying? Look at them two. You ain't heard nothing about K Michelle fighting. You hearing about them two motherfuckers getting ready to fight. Now let me tell y'all. Y'all know I gotta give y'all an opposing opinion every single time, right? Not really every time, but you get my drift. So listen, when it all boils down, I was looking at the comments today. Even when I was at the dentist getting my shit pulled, I was looking at the comments. And all I could see was, oh, Shamea don't want it with Porsha Ali. Oh, Shamea don't want it with Porsha Ali. Porsha Muhammad, Porsha this, Porsha that. And I'm sorry. I'm not trying to sound like a hater. I promise you. I'm not trying to be a hater. But what makes everybody think that Porsha can whoop everybody's ass when the only thing we've seen her do was yank Kenya by her damn hair? I'm just saying. Why do we think that Porsha can whoop everybody's ass when all we really seen was her yank Kenya by her hair? And don't even bring up that fight with Jamie that happened in that alleyway, because we didn't even see all that. We just know they fought and it was dark. We didn't really get to see what Porsha really did to Jamie. So we ain't even finna use that as an example. And let's not even forget how how Cynthia karate chopped her ass on that goddamn boat. So I'm just trying to understand, why are people acting like Porsha cannot get her ass beat and acting like she is the Layla Ali of the Real Housewives of Atlanta? I mean, I'm just saying. Y'all think Porsha can whoop everybody's ass just because she will fight. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, she will fight. Yeah, she'll fight, but it really don't matter. That don't mean she gonna whoop everybody's ass now. And this ain't even me trying to stand for Shamea either, because y'all know I do go up for Shamea, and y'all also know that I stood in the paint for Shamea all last season. Y'all know that, but this ain't even what I'm on right now. I'm just asking a simple question as to why everybody thinks that Porsha can whoop everybody's ass. That's all I'm saying. Now, just taking that part aside out of it, I do think that it's kind of sad though that two childhood friends sitting up here fighting with one another on the show. And we have allowed, but they have allowed the things that that people have been saying, their own personal shit, get in the way of their relationship and everything under the sun. So I just feel like it is kind of fucked up that these two, who were really, really good friends, are sitting up here fighting with one another. That's something that I really like. I don't mind seeing them fight. No, I ain't gonna lie. I don't really mind it, but I don't like it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it ain't cool to me. Like, I don't like it. I don't like them fighting. That's just me being honest. I don't really like them fighting. Only because of the fact that they had this long-standing friendship. And, when it comes down to it, I don't give a damn what I go through with my friends. I would never fight them. You know what I mean? Like, I would never fight him. You feel what I'm saying? Like, like, I have had many times, many moments where where was I at? Oh yeah, but like, it was many times where some of my friends have made me so damn mad to the point to where I would have wanted to put hands on them. They made me just that mad. But my thing about it is, it'll never get to that point, because I would never feel right if I ever put my hands on any of my friends. And that's just the truth of the matter. Like, I don't see But you know, these girls really ain't friends. They ain't been friends for a long time now. You feel what I'm saying? But then again, at the same time, though, just like Lex said in the comments, Porsha ain't, you know, Porsha don't do shit that is, this ain't nothing for Porsha to do. I mean, she tried to fight Dennis' mama. The fuck make anybody think she not gonna fight Shamea? If she'll fight Dennis's mama, then you know damn well she'll fight Shamea. Let's be for real. But in the same breath, though, I feel like once y'all fight, there's no coming back from that. Because I wouldn't want to be friends with somebody that put their hands on me. I'm just being for real. I could never see myself being cool with no motherfucker that can put their hands on me. I'm just being for real. I'm just being completely honest here. I don't know how I could do it. But I don't know. Agreed, Scotty. I'm a hothead and my mouth can be aggressive, never without reason, but I never fight them. Right, I could never fight them. Like, no matter how mad I get, I never fight them. Like, could you imagine me fighting Carl or Tremel or Jamar or even Jeremy for that matter? Could you imagine me fighting them? I would cry after I fought them. I feel like shit after I fight them. Like seriously, I would have felt like shit after I fought them. Because I know it ain't no point of return. I know that the friendship is dead, and I took it to a whole nother level by putting my hands on them. I wouldn't even forgive myself. And on top of that, when it comes out to Porsha and Shamea, it's a lot of things that they can't come back from. Because the moment that Porsha mentioned Shamea's mama on the internet, they was done then. See, them two mamas got a bad history. And there's a lot more. And I told y'all that because I'm in these circles, so I be knowing. And I just ain't said nothing. It's a lot more to that story with Shamea's mama and Porsha mama. Because it ain't just about a daycare center. It ain't just about nobody buying no building. Because based on the shit that I've been told, it ain't even about that. It ain't even that. That don't even scratch the surface. It's way more to it than that, from what I've heard. And I really want to tell y'all what I heard. Only reason why I ain't telling y'all what I heard, folks wouldn't believe me. That's number one. And number two, folks will get mad. So it ain't just about no property. It ain't just about none of that. Because from what I heard, it's some more shit to that. From what I heard. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Look at y'all. Y'all so messy. Some tell it, Scotty. Listen. One of these days, you know, because me and my source, we talk all the time. Remember, I told y'all, my source was the one that told me about everything that was going on season 16 last year. And I gave y'all the tea, and all that tea turned out to be true. Remember, my source was the one who told me about Dr. Heavenly not being the main cast member before it came out in the public that she wasn't going to be a cast member. And some of y'all didn't believe me. And then it came out to be true. So y'all know that my source is close to all of these situations here in Atlanta. So my source be telling me the truth. However, I ain't going to say nothing right now. Because like I told you, I heard some more tea about Porsha's mama and Shamea's mama. Trust me, it's more to it than a commercial property. It's way more to it than that. Trust and believe me when I say that. But it's always a stain when you grew up with a person and y'all's parents were friends and shit like that, then they fall out. I'm sorry, the baddest diva. I'm sorry. I'm just telling y'all that I heard that it was more to it than a commercial property. That's all I'm saying right now. Y'all know that when I get the okay to say something, you know I will tell y'all. But just hold on. I ain't saying this is the one. This is the one all and be all. You know what I mean? This ain't This ain't the one I'll be y'all, and this ain't the end of the road. Trust me, I will be back for this. Trust me, I'll be back for this. And I know y'all gonna keep y'all ears open. Now, okay, who mama was wrong from what you got? Listen. Chandrika telling me to shush, and I am. I'm not gonna say nothing. Come on, you can at least answer that. Y'all finna make me be like JT up here. That ain't my ministry. How about I flip it on y'all and ask y'all who y'all think, which parent do y'all think is wrong? Everybody not finna get me. I see your comment and you ain't finna get me, honey. I promise you're not finna get me. I mean you ain't finna get me, baby. Nope. You know what? I'ma say this right here. From what Porsha said, Shamea's mama. But when you consider the T, everyone was wrong. But especially Danielle. I mean, not Danielle, Diane. Let's just say, I'll just say this. Let's just say there is some wrong to go around based off of what I heard. Diane has a right to be mad, but so does Mama Morton. I can't wait till I get the okay to say something. It's very, very deep. That shit is deep. And that's why when Shamea said, we don't want to, it's more to it than this daycare. And I don't really, somebody actually put that in the comments. Let me find that comment real quick. Let me find that comment. Because somebody said it in a live chat. She said, when Shamea said, if I explain it, it's going to go left, talking about their mothers. And she meant that. She definitely meant that. So yeah. If she really went into what the tea really is, baby, it will go left. That's why Porsha shut the fuck up after she said that. So yeah, that's the truth of the matter. But that mama shit, it cuts deep. And then on top of that, they friends. And then they trying to be friends while they mama not friends. And then, we already seen that, I don't know why I keep calling that lady Danielle. We already seen Diane, speak ill of Shamea on camera to Porsha, and there may be some residual feelings about Shamea because of who Shamea's mama is. So, it's a whole lot that we could really say and all that other stuff. So it is what it is. It literally is. Dirty Diane was eating a pepperoni pizza on Mama Morton bed. That's the issue. Y'all not gonna let that lady get away with that pepperoni pizza. Y'all remember when Cordell said that shit about Mama Diane, about how Diane was eating a pepperoni pizza on his bed, watching TV, eating a pepperoni pizza. Now, when I tell you that was some funny ass shit, that was the funniest shit I ever heard in my life. Okay. Why did Shamea join the show? She don't need the money, just putting relationships in jeopardy. Well, she had been doing this show for years. I mean, hell, Candy had been trying to get her on the show for a long time. And, once she got her moment, she got her moment. And for me, I ain't really mad at her for joining the show. Like, yeah, she don't need the money, but this is just something for her to have on her own. You feel what I'm saying? So I I probably wouldn't mind. I don't mind Shamea. I wanted Shamea on the show for years, to be honest, but that's just me. Good evening, Scotty. My 2025 YouTube recap says I watched you the most. Oh, thank you. I've been seeing people I've been seeing people post their top 5 YouTubers, and I have so much gratitude when I see my name up there. And every time I see my name is right up there with people watching Funky or watching Jamie or watching Bundy. It's always me and them. I'm always up there with them. So that lets me know y'all really be having me up there with the legends. Y'all be having me up there with the people, honey. All right, let me see. Shamea wants to be in the media, and RHOA is the way to do it. It is. That's exactly right. So did they actually fight? Like fists were actually thrown? Okay, this is what they said, Cameron. I don't know if you were late to the party or what, but from what they said, they almost fought. Nobody had hands laid on them because Drew stepped in and she stopped them from fighting. So that's what happened. That's what happened. Yeah, you were in my top 5 too. Y'all, guess who was number 1 in mine? T. T was number 1 in mine. That was so crazy. Let me see. Hey, Scotty, I just started reading your book, and the dedication and acknowledgement had me in real tears. Oh, Gabby, girl. That was probably popping each other's personal bubble. Let me see. What did it for me was when Diane slid her thick tail self across that countertop. Y'all do not be. Y'all don't give Diane y'all don't give her no grace. Little Drew stopped the fight. That's what the rumors are. They said Drew stopped that fight, baby. They said Drew stopped the fight. Now let me give y'all some more tea about this season. Now, being that this whole incident with Shamea and Porsha happened in Scotland, y'all know that K. Michelle and Pinky are the new additions to the show, right? There are some cliques going on this season. There are some people that are cool with both sides. There's some people that's in the middle of it, things like that. So if you want to know who is on whose side, it goes like this, right? Now, from what I know, K. Michelle is close to Pinky, Shamea, and I think Kelly. Those are the 3 she's close to. Her and Angela started off on the wrong foot, but they got cool. And she's cool with Cynthia, I think. I think Kay and Cynthia are cool. On the other side, you got Drew, Porsha, Phaedra, Cynthia. Cynthia really in the middle, to be honest. So let me just take that out. Cynthia's in the middle. So on the other side, you got Drew, Porsha, and Phaedra on the other side. That's how it's going. Now, K. Michelle and Porsha, right now they seem cool. They may have had it has been rumored that they've had their back and forth, but they're cool for the most part. Phaedra is cool with K. But Kay's not cool with Drew. Pinky's not cool with Drew. Shamea and Kelly are not cool with Drew. It's a lot of drama going on. It's a lot of drama going on right about now. It's a lot of drama. So I cannot wait until season 17 starts. And I'm going to stay on this cliff that K. Michelle finna come through. K. Michelle finna come through, and the girls is about to be mad that she finna come through. Now this is 30 minutes, so since I just woke up, I'm probably gonna FaceTime Bando and then see how he doing, and then I'm gonna go and take my medicine and lay down. But before I go, y'all, for those of you that have had wisdom teeth extracted, they told me I have to eat like a bunch of soft foods, which I know I have to. Like they told me to stay away from, like spicy foods right now, like hot food, stay away from that, or salty shit. Because right about now, baby, I want me some Taco Bell so bad right now. Like, that's what I want. I want that real bad. But I know I'm gonna have to just eat mashed potatoes and shit like that. Can I eat ice cream though? Is ice cream good for me to eat? Can I at least have ice cream? Oh, I hate bananas. No. Applesauce. Applesauce, all right. Yes, mashed potatoes and ice cream. You don't want the food to get in the socket. Okay. Okay, I'm probably gonna go and get some. I need to go get some ice cream, but I ain't gonna go get it right now. I get some ice cream later tomorrow. Stay away from cold air, it can cause infections. First of all, shout out to House of Glam. A Nacho Bel Grande with extra everything. Sound good as fuck right now. Please, please. I want it so bad. Soup, mashed potatoes, ground beef, scrambled eggs, no ice cream, applesauce. Oh, Jello. Yes, Jello will be so good. I might get me some Jello cups tomorrow. Give me some soup. Give me some shit like that. That's probably what I'm gonna wind up doing tomorrow. Cause I ain't going to nobody's store this late tonight. All right, y'all. Shout out to Tammy Talks who was up in here. Shout out to my moderators. Shout out to the members. Shout out to everybody that was in here. And it is definitely cold right now. That temperature dropped today here in Atlanta after that rain this morning. So the temperature has dropped, and I work in produce at work. And that freezer is hell. I might call the fuck in, to be honest. I might call the fuck in. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to go. I will talk to you guys on the next one, and I'll holler at y'all later. Bye, y'all.
Get that 20, yeah, you always been a sneaky bitch, hating from the sidelines, trying to get picked, yeah. You don't found one, yeah, you don't found one. You don't found one, found you a real one. On my assets lately, you catching face shots, fire catching babies. Heavy on the highs, better get you some gravy. Cut that lady check, why you out here being lazy? I got bored with that season, I'm talking shit when I'm spitting. Fact, the bitch, I'm the reason. When it got you hoes heated. Snow got them hoes sneezing, got the meals you not eating. Where had them hoes leaking, God trust when I'm speaking. It's getting
big bands gon' make it hot. Real niggas gonna come up, don't let the game gon' change us. Real niggas in my circle, ho, don't ever play us. This the real hustle, we make the money, don't make it make us. They ain't bout shit, talking out they neck. Bitch, we bring the heat every time we step. You fucking with a beast, fucking with the best. Get money on the east, plug on the west. Bitch, I'm from the north, but we run this south. Bitch, we outside, what you talking about? Who the fuck is me? No, who the fuck is you?